What are we looking for? Dogs.
What's good, YouTube? It's your boy Barry. We back on Bird's Eye View with it. Like always, appreciate the love and support. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. Stop what you're doing. Smash the like button, smash subscribe button. Hop in the comment section, comment whatever you want. Of course, I'm dropping daily bangers day by day. You know, we got news of the day coming out of Colorado. We're going to jump right into it, though. So, of course, we back with another recap with this Colorado football program. As always, shout out Well Off Media, Reach the People Media, the pregame show for providing us phenomenal footage each and every day. Of course, another recap, right, of practice here, man. Shout out first to Shadur Sanders, man, QB1. Buff Nation, are we even surprised, dog? Like, are we even surprised? Like, we already knew what time it was when it come to two, man. We already knew two was the best quarterback in this year's draft. We all know how it all ended up playing out, but you cannot stop what God has already laid his hands on. Like, you just can't stop it, right? It's already God's plan, so I'm not even shocked that he had the night that he had last night. An amazing performance, right, for, you know, to be his first time playing an NFL game. Of course, there were some things that he still wants to improve on, so there was still room for improvement, but all in all, man, really, really proud of what we saw out of Shadur Sanders. Not even no surprise there. Shout out to Coach Prime. Today is his birthday. Happy birthday, Coach. A huge shout out to Coach Prime there. Let's jump into it real quick. Salter back, fakes to Hayden, and keeps Arden Walker with the tackle for loss in the backfield there. Of course, here, Salt this time gives to Hayden, who's met first by number 42, Brown, followed by Byard there to finish up the play. Salt still back here. French applies pressure and tips the ball in the air. Pass still complete to number 6, Draylon Miller for a decent gain. Salt back, pass completed to number 9, Brown. Number 50, Hughes would have been there to make the tackle. Salt still back. Beautiful job by the offensive line here. Pass completed to number 17, Isaiah Hodge. Very impressive catch there. Number 4, Hodge would have been there on the coverage, but that was a very tough catch there by number 17. Salt still in, fakes to Taylor. Another solid job by the offensive line. Pass completed to number 8, Joseph Williams near the sideline. Great catch there by Williams. Staub now back. He threads the needle to Joseph Williams. Great pitch and catch there on the play. Salt now back, motions both tight ends over. He's going to give to Hayden here, and he's going to be stuffed by a host of Colorado Buffaloes on the play. Great job by our defensive line being stout up front on the play. Staub now in here. He's going to give to Welch, and he's met immediately by number 40, Sean Myers, North Alabama transfer, followed by number 13, John Slaughter. Clearly, the offense didn't execute properly there and had to do up downs. It looks like we were working on goal line there, so we weren't able to score, so I'm assuming that was the reason for the up down. Let's get into some trench play, right? 1v1 work in the trenches. Amari McNeil and Xavier Hill there. We got Zarian McGill and Anquin Barnes. Solid rep by McGill there. He's been looking very impressive for sure. Zach Chrysler and Tafik Thomas. Good job by Zach Chrysler there on the play. Here, right, we're gonna have true freshmen Chauncey Gooden and Quincy Wiggins. Very solid rep here by Chauncey Gooden. He's a future anchor on this offensive line without question for years to come. Quincy gonna get some good back here though against another true freshman with Hudson Stieber. I mean, that was just a crazy bull rush, dog. I mean, ain't no other way to spin it. Looks like Chauncey Gooden versus Tafik Thomas here. Pretty good rep by Thomas. Would have been able to move the quarterback off his spot here. We got another true freshman offensive lineman, Carday Smith, with a solid job going up against Nikhil Webb Walker. Carday Smith and Chauncey Gooden going to be some anchors on the offensive line in the future. Switching over to picking up stunts here, right? Most common are TE or ET, which is like tackle in or in tackle. Zach Chrysler and Larry Johnson were doing a pretty decent job there. Of course, you're going to see here, right? Beautiful work done by Jordan Seaton and Xavier here on Keaton Wade and Gabriel Lightfoot on the play. Of course, let's keep it rolling, man. Back in team. Salt fakes the give, steps up, takes off, picks up enough for a first down on the play. Salt fakes the give to Hayden here, goes through his progressions before checking down to Hayden, and he picks up about 5 yards before being pushed out of bounds by number 8, DJ McKinney. Salter's pass here is going to be complete over the middle to Sincere Brown. He's going to pick up enough for a first down. Byard there on the stop. Stop here is going to give to Taylor, shifty through the hole, and picks up a huge gain on the play. He's going to be so good in this offense, dog, without question. Stop here is going to motion out Taylor. Keaton Wade is going to apply pressure here off the edge. It's going to cause Staub, right, to step up in the pocket and run for a minimal gain on the play. Staub still back at quarterback. Pass complete here to Quentin Gibson. And of course, he's going to be stopped by number 9, Tyrekus Davis. Stop pass here intended right for Farrakhan Jr. Ball is going to be picked off by number 13, Slaughter. Hell of a play there by the transfer safety coming from Tennessee. He definitely displayed some range there without question. Ponder now back here. He is going to fake the give, and of course, he is going to take off for a minimal gain on the play. So that's going to wrap up, right? Another day of fall camp with this Colorado football program. Again, huge shout out to Coach Prime. Today is his birthday. Make sure you run his social media up and tell him happy birthday. Of course, huge shout out again to Shadur Sanders doing what we all knew he was going to do. And of course, we get Travis Hunter tonight. Can't wait to see Trav ball out on both sides of the ball. It's going to be fun, man. Of course, our Colorado Buffaloes have been showing out without question. These guys are going to definitely make these teams for sure. And we're going to have a lot of fun, dog, watching our NFL Buffs each and every Sunday, dog. This is going to be a fun NFL season without question, man. This is one of those seasons that I'm definitely looking forward to without question, man. But not to keep it long, just want to bring you guys another phenomenal update. Please continue to like, comment, and subscribe. You know what time it is, dog. Bird's eye view, right?